Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Guadalajara, Mexico.
Muy bonita, está solita. Yo soy el que tiene lo que necesita. Sé que está conmigo, baby, it's okay.
Before this video starts, let me preface that this is a completely different type of video. I am going to show y'all the trip itself, but I'm also going to narrate part of it. I want y'all to follow along with everything going on so y'all don't get lost. The first thing I want to start with this vlog is the architecture in this city, man. It is incredible, from the buildings, the museums, hell, even the skyline of Guadalajara is insane. It is an incredible view. The city itself, like views from the city, inside the city, if that makes any sense. I'm showing y'all right now, but that is dude, I love it. I love it, I love it. Even the artwork in this city, inside the museums, are incredible. They got paintings of, I forget the guy's name, but y'all are seeing him here. He is the guy who freed Mexico from Spain and all of that. It is, dude, I'm speechless from all this artwork, and hell, even the architecture, like I said. Incredible, incredible, incredible. Inside these museums, bro, there is just a little bit of everything for everybody. There's woolly mammoth bones, there's dinosaur bones, there's paintings, there's pieces of paper from history, there's outfits from war, ceramic stuff. There's so much in these museums that I just filmed some of it because I could not film all of it. It is insane. Even the drinks look cool. They taste so good and they look even cooler. Bro, you don't believe me? Look at this. Boom, boom, and boom. And if the drinks aren't enough, the food is even better, dude. Holy shit. Some of the best food I've ever had. If you don't believe me, like I said, boom, 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 and boom. I want to show y'all something in particular with the architecture, the cathedral. And that cathedral is super historic. Apart from all the history behind it, that's where Canelo got married. For my boxing fans, Canelo got married at that cathedral. There is this story. It's a little dark, but I went during La Semana de los Muertos, Dia de los Muertos. So this was more of a spooky type of trip, I guess you would say. There is a story of this girl, her name is Santa Inocencia, where she was killed by her father, I think at like 5 or 6 or something like that, because she wanted to be Catholic. After they exhumed her body, after 5 years, she was perfectly the way that they buried her. She was in the same, like, she didn't age, she didn't decompose, nothing. So what the church did is they took her, I guess, remains and they displayed it. Kind of like Vladimir Lenin in Russia, but they have a little bit of wax over her because obviously it's been 100 years at this point. I didn't film that because I felt a little disrespectful filming her because, you know, it's a child. That's not the only graves that are there. There is the graves of the cardinals in Guadalajara. You need special access to go there, and we got it. Look at that. That's kind of cool, but it's also really dark. I won't lie. Later that night, we went to Calabanderia. I'm not gonna narrate this part. I want y'all to see the entirety of what this festival was. So this whole celebration is called Calabanderia. In Mexico, it is basically a festival to celebrate the Day of the Dead. And as you can see, this is insane. There's 63 stops, and y'all are gonna see all of it. I want to show y'all something. Look at this. My shit glow.
Oigan, ¿este es el cielo? ¿No? ¿Hay cerveza? ¡Entonces es el cielo! Ay, buenas noches, ahí tienes muchas cosas. Ok. Santas conchas. Ok. Soy Alberto Concha, mucho gusto. Ok. Solo 3 cosas, a ver. Ven para acá. Hay algo que quería decirte desde hace mucho tiempo. ¿Cómo te llamas? Ay, Ruperta. ¿Qué le digo? ¡Que te ama! ¡No! ¿Qué yo? ¿Qué más le digo? ¡Que estás guapísima! Poco a poco. Hay algo que quería decirte, Dios. Ya sé. Horas. Ruperta, te amo. El público lo pidió. Abuelita, te amo. Voy a extrañar, papá. Te amo. Hermana, sigue luchando.
Espera, mi niña, espera. No te impacientes, tal como lo hacían mis abuelos. Y los abuelos de mis abuelos.
After Calabanderia, we went to El Refugio. El Refugio was a refugee. That's what it means in English, a refugee. But it is where kids and mothers and soon-to-be mothers went to seek refuge from the Civil War and everything going on in Mexico. It is a very dark history behind that because there's stories that people would hang soldiers that were fighting for Catholicism at the time. They would hang them at the trees there, and there's spooky stories that you can still see them and all that. Nada. I went during the day. I didn't see or feel a single thing. But it is really cool, and there's a little basement underneath where apparently they would throw the bodies. Dude, it's dark. It's cool though. For me, I love spooky things. I love spooky shit. And for this being the week of Halloween and all of this, when y'all see this, it's gonna be way later, but it is definitely something that you have to do in Mexico if it's Halloween week, or in this case, Dia de los Muertos week, because, bro, people love that shit over there. It's crazy. After that, we went to the bridge in Guadalajara. I thought that was really cool. It lights up at night. It's a pretty cool thing to see at night. Next day, we went to this parade for Dia de los Muertos, and it was funny as hell to see all these buses and these big old skeletons walking around. It was really cool to see. The next day, we went to just sightsee, see all the cool scenery of Mexico and all of that. But when we got back from that, we went to one of the most exclusive restaurants in the city. Bro, it was really cool. It was super fancy. It was really cool. The ceiling lights up and they played Van Gogh on the ceiling. It was really cool. Even the bathrooms look fancy as shit with all the lights and all of that. Come on. And after all of that, we went to El Jardín Japonés, something like that. and it is basically just a Japanese garden. And we had a lot, and I mean a lot, of squirrels coming up to us asking for food, peeping up their head. It was really funny. It was a 9-day trip, but on my last day, we went to El Panteón de Belén to wrap up my trip. And La Semana de los Muertos, we went to a cemetery with a bunch of famous history, and it was really, really cool. A little spooky, but pretty cool. That's where Jose Cuervo, the guy who invented the tequila, is buried.
Ese árbol que está ahí. No, y el modesto. ¿Su nombre? Ricky. Giovanni.
Ramón. Jesús.
No, que Jesús estaba a los cielos, pues. Me bajé un ratito, dice. Muchachos, todos en el mismo escalón, por favor. Ok. Ellos que pasaron voluntariamente se van a voltear hacia aquel lado. Si gustan voltearse, por favor. Ya vimos el primer efecto. Voltéense hacia aquel lado. Hey. Que la cúpula se ve bajita y ancha en comparación a con lo vimos allá. Vamos a ver el segundo efecto en ellos. Yo voy a contar 3 y ellos van a comenzar a subir. Los que estén aquí abajo, en cuanto escuchen 3, van a ir allá. De esas piedras van a agarrar las que puedan y con todo. No se crean, Muchachos, hablando cosas serias, cuando ellos suban, ustedes en ellos, se van a fijar en la parte de atrás de su cabeza. Si se fijan de los hombros hacia abajo, eso ya es crítica y es problema entre ustedes. ¿Sale? Pero fíjense bien, muchachos, ustedes que están aquí arriba y los que están abajo, observen cómo hay que subir. Deben de subir de manera normal, de escalón por escalón, sin hacer pausas. ¿A qué me refiero sin hacer pausas? No pueden subir un pie y después el otro. Tampoco de 2 ni de 3 escalones porque se pueden caer. Todo es sin agachar la cabeza. Si agachan la cabeza ya perdieron, pero pueden seguir subiendo. Si sienten que se van a caer por no agachar la cabeza, mejor agáchenla. No quiero accidentes y menos dar respiración de boca a boca. Adelante. Ricky ya agachó la cabeza. Tú también. ¿Qué pasó, Giovanni? Giovanni viene así. Giovanni. Ok. Vamos a voltear hacia aquel lado. Y ahora nos toca reírnos a nosotros. Adelante, súbanse.
That's where a bunch of legends and a bunch of cool, I guess, stories from Guadalajara are there. One of them being Nachito. And that kid, he was a kid. He died at, I think, 1.5, they said. The story goes, he was buried. The next day, his mother came to go check on him. And his grave, or his tomb, I should say, was above ground and open, like somebody was messing with it. So they reburied him, and then the same thing happened the next day. So the priest came by, and he said that he was scared of the dark, whatever, so they left him out. They put lights in his tomb. I'm assuming the lights are dead now, I don't know. But they also put lights around it, and that's why the tomb is out still, because I guess he's still scared of the dark. And another one is El Vampiro de Guadalajara. That one, I don't believe at all. That one's a little silly, but it's cool. That one is, I guess, this ginger guy who came to Guadalajara and was killing a bunch of people. And then, like in a vampire-esque way. So they killed him with a stake, not the food, the big wooden stick that you classically kill vampires with. After that, they buried him, and through that stake, a tree grew, and it grew on top of his grave. So that's why it looks the way that it looks, I guess you would say. And the one with the cross and a bunch of weeds coming out of it is actually the brother of the guy who invented the locomotive. And the reason he's there is because that guy brought the locomotive to Mexico. So that's pretty cool. Another one is the one I'm zooming in on right now, the one with the pillars and everything. That is a Civil War vet from the United States. Why he's buried in Mexico, I don't know. I guess he was Mexican or something like that. I don't know. Now the last one that I'm showing you is this couple who, like the story goes, if you are having trouble with finances or health or whatever, you give them an offering and you get it in return, as long as what you are wishing for does not wish ill upon other people. So I don't know if I believe that one either. It's still cool to see like all the stories and all the flowers that people still leave them to this day, hoping for something, and that's, I think, really sweet. But the last thing we did in Mexico was go to this museum where they had a bunch of radios and a bunch of old cameras and TV stations, just to kind of, I don't know, bro, we just wanted to go. It was cool. I don't know. I have no explanation for it, but it was pretty cool to see. But yeah, that's the vlog, you guys. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and I will catch y'all in that next one.